What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kosher Nostra back at you guys with another sneaker review, unboxing, on feet, all that good stuff, fam. Let's jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, in hand, we got an OG Jordan box with the new label on the side. Women's Air Jordan 8 Retro. The colorway is white/varsity red in a women's size 12, which of course equates roughly to a men's 10.5. Guys, let's check this pair out. Bang bang fam, in hand, there they are. The Air Jordan 8 women's Aqua things. Not, of course, to be confused with the men's Aqua pair, which of course is an OG colorway. Definitely a dope and notorious colorway of a Jordan Retro, simply because it's an OG colorway. Really, other than those grape 5s, there's really nothing that really has that color scheme. That's something that actually dropped, that was an actual OG release. The main difference between this pair and of course the men's Aqua pair is going to be that white upper versus the black upper. And then of course on this pair we've got primarily leather hits to the white upper, whereas in that men's Aqua you're going to have that sort of nubuck type material that dominates the upper. These things originally released in 2007, so this is the first time we get to take a look at these since 2007. I want to say that this colorway, although very, very similar, is slightly more vibrant in terms of the actual colors that they used. Of course, that could just be based on some of the older pictures. Couple that with the fact that pairs, as they age, sort of start to lose some of the luster and some of the pop of that color. But in my opinion, for these things being a women's exclusive colorway, these things are tough, definitely dope. To me, there's really nothing other than the fact that the box on the side says women's, and then the sizing that these shoes come in. There's really nothing that really dictates this to be a women's colorway. There's no pink. You do have some hits of purple, but I mean, next week they're releasing a Jordan 13, which is primarily purple. So it's not like purple isn't a color that guys are rocking constantly. One unique thing about this particular shoe, back in 2007, I want to say this was the first women's exclusive colorway to drop in a Jordan Retro. I might be slightly wrong about that. If it isn't the first colorway, it was definitely up there. It was definitely within the first, I want to say, like 3 colorways of women's exclusives that dropped. Back then, I think they ran up to a women's size 13. Nowadays, that extended run, they run to pretty much a women's size 12, and that's all really you're gonna find. But these things are dope. As we touched on, you've got the white leather hits, the white leather on the straps. You do have purple accenting to the straps in terms of that actual 23 and the actual clasps on the end of the straps themselves. Looking at these things, if it really wasn't for the hits of yellow that you find here and there on the shoe and the little bits of red, to me this would really be a Charlotte Hornets colorway all day, just because of that teal sort of green color paired with the purple. It definitely screams Charlotte Hornets to me. As we touched on, that very unique Charlotte teal accents the shoe everywhere, from the tongue primarily to the actual Velcro straps on either side of the shoe. The midsole itself, which you can see when you're actually standing and not staring at the bottom of the outsole, primarily what you see of the midsole is that Charlotte Hornets green, that sort of turbo green or whatever you want to call that. The little splashes on the medial and lateral portion of the shoe are dominated by purple and yellow. Again, on that middle portion of the arch on the midsole, you have another large hit of yellow. As you turn to the outsole, you've got a lot of purple, you've got a red Jumpman, you have a few red accents that really make that outsole pop. And my favorite feature to this particular colorway of the Jordan 8s is going to be the actual inner lining to the booty of the shoe. Super dope. It's a really unique pattern. There's a lot going on. Even when you have them on feet, the way that the material sort of extends up over, like there's almost like a lip to it that extends up over onto the leather hits, so it sort of exposes that pattern around your ankle. And as I said, it's really unique. You have all the colors of the shoe minus the few hits of red that you do see. So you've got a lot of purple, a lot of green, yellow, white. It's kind of hard to really depict what's going on, but you can definitely tell there's basketball influences to some of the graphics and stuff that they went with. It's very, very helter-skelter in there for sure, but in my opinion, super dope. And as I stated, my favorite feature of this colorway of the sneakers. The last thing I wanted to touch on, guys, as you turn towards the booty of that shoe, there's some gray hits on either side of the medial and lateral portion that also extend around to the heel of the shoe, and those are all going to be 3M. So in hand, on foot, it definitely stands out from the rest of the white of the shoe. However, depending on how the light hits it, or if you're out there taking pictures and you've got that flash on, the way that that 3M really pops, it really makes that portion, that gray portion, look just as white as the rest of the shoe. Another really dope feature I think that they added to this colorway of the sneaker. And again, it extends all the way around the laces, around the actual aqua of the tongue. Just a pretty cool little feature that they went with on this colorway. What do you guys think? You guys picking these things up? Too much stuff dropping? You not rocking with these because maybe they don't make them in sizes big enough for your feet? Let me know down below what you guys think of this colorway. Honestly, me, I love Jordan 8s. It's a fairly comfortable retro. I love the fact that you can rock them without the straps done, and it sort of gives it this edgy kind of street look to the shoe. It's definitely unique amongst the Jordan retros 1 through 14. Let me know down below, guys. Let's check these things out on feet. Thank you guys for rocking with my review. As always, y'all know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe. Stay blessed, everybody. Much love. Peace.